In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your tactical arbitrage search filters. So on the product search page, you can put in any website you'll be sourcing from. I'll just do Walmart for this example, and I will do arts, crafts, and sewing, but you can pick up to 500 categories, add them to bulk, and then we can dive in and get started on the filters. Instead of last use, what I will do is start from scratch here. So on Walmart, I'm tax exempt, so I don't have anything in the sales tax here. I could do FAT5 cash back because I have the Walmart Capital One credit card that gives you 5% cash back. If there were any store discounts, obviously on Walmart, there's not going to be store discounts, but if there was a sale going on, a promo code you have, say it was 10%, you would put that in here, and anything else you would fill that out accordingly. If say on Rakuten or Be Frugal or Honey or any other cashback portal, there was say 25% cash back or whatever it was, you would put all that information in here. So this is all your discounts, your pricing, that sort of thing. So then we would go to this remove section, and this first one is for the sales rank, and I have it on the settings, so it's just 4%. If it's not in the top 4% of the category, it will take it out, and you can change it to either be the current or the 90-day average or the 30-day average. As you start selling, sourcing, you'll find one that works for you. What I like to use is the 30-day average, and then we can work our way down this left column here, and then we'll move to the right column. Remove if estimated sales is less than, you could put in one, but what I will do is I will just show you the ones that I put in. I won't go through every single one because I don't use every single one. Remove if the number of sellers is less than 3. This is a good way to make sure that you're not going to be getting a bunch of private label products or brands that give out lots of IP complaints, because if there's less than 3 sellers, most often it's the brand on the listing and Amazon on the listing and nothing else. Now what I do is I put a max at like 85, 65. Really, it doesn't matter a whole lot. I like to remove oversized products, remove out of stock products. I like to keep that unchecked because if there is a very good out of stock product that I could replenish and buy over and over again, I want to put that into a spreadsheet, put that into a document so I can check it, get notified when that item gets back into stock, and purchase that item. Skip. Remove Hazmat. If you're not in the Hazmat Dangerous Goods program, this might be smart to check if you don't like merchant fulfilling things. So I like to remove that. Remove if buy box is suppressed. You can still get sales if there is no buy box. So it doesn't make sense to me to have that checked. Remove if restricted for my account. Again, it doesn't make sense to check that because you can go in, submit a selling application, and see if you can get ungated. Remove if number of reviews is less than 9. Just want to make sure that it's selling, that it has some reviews. Remove if rating is lower than 3. If something's rated lower than 3, you're just going to have a bunch of bad customer experiences, complaints, and you don't want to get negative feedback just because it's a bad product. I like the source price one because you want to make sure that price that you're selling it on Amazon, it's the next one. Remove products with an Amazon price of. I like to put in like $11. I sort of change it between like $10 and $12 because you don't want to buy something that you can't sell for like $12 on Amazon, or else you're going to have to get it for pennies to get any sort of profit out of it. If there is any keywords that you want to add in here, this is where you could put it. Any brands you don't want to be getting, you could put them in here. The other one I like to use is Amazon has been in stock or 50% or more of the time in the last 90 days. Another way to think about this is if their out of stock rate is 50% or more in 90 days, it will get through and you'll get that data and you'll be able to see. Again, here is another part where you can put in keywords to put in to remove stuff. So for example, lots of times with video games, there's digital codes or pre-owned, or lots of times with electronics, there is refurbished. Move words from source title before searching. Remove products if source title contains. So you would do something like this, like refurbished, pre-owned, Digital, something like that. And if you were searching a site like GameStop or Best Buy or even Walmart, I believe, if any of the source titles had those keywords included, Tactical Arbitrage would skip it. Let's collapse some of those panels and let's go to costs and fees. If you had a prep center, they were $1.50, and for a bundle they cost $3, and for shipping cost per pound was 30 cents a pound on average. This is where you would put in all that information for the costs and fees. Now for profit and ROI, again, there's some leeway here, and as you do this more and more, you'll find what suits you, suits your personality, how you like to use tactical arbitrage, how you like to go through your data. So profit and ROI, only keep data if gross profit is at least, I would put $2. Anything really less than $2, it's not going to be worth your time and have that built-in buffer in case the price does go down. Gross ROI. Ideally, as a seller that's selling less than 40, 50 grand in revenue every month, you want to be above 30% ROI. You want to be closer to 35% ROI. And tactical arbitrage just did this update. You can do the average price for 30 days or the average price for 90 days. Been experimenting with this 30 days because anytime you can use more data or averages, the better, because instead of using the price now, you're using the average, what it's been for a month or 3 months, if you choose the 90-day options. And the other filters down here, I don't mess with them too much. I like to just see everything. And then you would hit search, and that is your search going out into tactical arbitrage. And you can see I have several searches running. The more searches you have, better. You want to have at least 7 searches running, and then you can have a maximum of 20 in the queue here. So you want to make sure that out of those 7, you're doing 7 out of 7 all the time, so you can really have constant leads coming through your sourcing. If you want to watch me source some websites on tactical arbitrage and go through the view data that I find over my shoulder, so you can see how to use Keepa, how to evaluate a listing, how to see how many sellers and how many items of that product you would be selling every month, watch this next video. I think you'll really like it.